Hi. Recently, we had the great privilege of having a visit from the Feeding America CEO, Claire Babineaux-Fontenot. When we heard she was coming, the entire staff was so excited to get to show off our food bank. But little did we know just how exciting that visit was going to be. Miss Babineaux-Fontenot was met by members of our leadership team, Dina Jeffries, David Weaver, and Megan Bratton. They greeted each other with an exchange of an elbow bump instead of a handshake, got acquainted while smiling with their eyes. From there, we began the tour of our facilities, beginning with what we've been calling our command center, a no-contact solution to screening those in need of our services. The way we're screening clients now is having individuals go to our website. They can click on the Get Help button, and from there they're instructed on how to fill out forms that will get them a voucher for food here at the food bank. The tour continued through our community room and into our Kitchen of Hope, where Claire mentioned she had noticed that we were kind of a rebel food bank, responding to our snack bag program and command center. She praised us for not waiting for the direction of Feeding America to find a way to adapt to the COVID-19 pandemic crisis. As we entered the warehouse, Claire noticed two of our food bank family members, Natalia and Sarah, building dry food boxes for our families. She made it a point to thank them for all they do for our mission before taking a peek at a box with David Weaver and then continuing on with the tour. She received a closer look at our distribution model as we moved further into the warehouse, where those we serve don't even have to leave their car to get a food box. We introduced Claire to the smiling face of Betsy Miner, who oversees this aspect of our distribution. Very recently, Betsy lost her mother to an unexpected and sudden illness. When Claire caught wind of this, she put the tour on pause for several minutes and shared with Betsy how she had lost her own mother years earlier. She offered her condolences and left Betsy with a piece of her own experience, saying, "I laugh more than I cry now, thinking of how she'd react to some things. I still cry, but I laugh more." I think Betsy was very touched by Claire's comments, and we want Betsy to know that we all love her too. From the distribution area, we moved on into the produce room and toward the freezers. Miss Babineaux-Fontenot was excited to see how many fresh fruits and vegetables we're able to provide to our families, but she was really impressed with the cleanliness of our warehouse, which she commented would not be possible without staff and volunteers that truly loved the work they were doing. We are very proud of our warehouse, and I think it really showed on that visit with Claire Babineaux-Fontenot. We continued our tour of the warehouse and traded stories about our mission. Claire made it a point to speak to anyone she could, asking them how they felt about what they do here at the food bank and to thank them for their service. As we made our way through our development offices, Claire took a peek into the office of our new CEO, Dina Jeffries. In Claire's words, that's the quickest way to learn more about someone, and she noticed Dina's family photos and knew right away that Dina was very family-driven. We rounded out our tour where we began, in our community room, where we found some of our community partners and board members waiting. After saying hello and having a quick conversation, we showed Claire a brief section of our virtual tour. This portion of the tour was a virtual tour of our farm. Matthew got to share with Claire about our grub program. Our grub program is a way we try to stop the cycle of poverty by teaching life skills and job skills to area teens. Now it was Claire's turn to speak. In front of our board members, community partners, and staff, she delivered a synopsis of what she had seen at our food bank. She spoke about the pride she had seen in our staff and volunteers and how visible that was. She said the feeling was contagious. She spoke about her life growing up in Louisiana and how lucky she was to have parents who adopted more than 100 children and how that taught her to be driven. Miss Babineaux-Fontenot ended her tour of our food bank by telling us about a Louisiana proverb: "You can't eat okra with one finger." By that, she meant that the mission of the food bank could not be accomplished by one person, that it takes all of us, all of our staff, all of our volunteers, all of the community members to do what we do every day, and that's feeding our hungry neighbors. If you'd like to learn more about our mission, if you'd like to see the tour that we showed Claire Babineaux-Fontenot, the CEO of Feeding America, we invite you to go to our website. That is spfb.org, and click on the button to take our virtual tour. We really want you to see what we do, and we really want you to come along and help us as we help feed the community. Thank you so much.